If you're a Formula One fan, you want to stick around and find out about this hack. So basically, there was this group of men who, in the process of dealing with the FIA's licensing website, realized that there was a way that they could basically get access to some sensitive information, like literally the passport of our reigning world champion. And you can go to X/Twitter, and he basically talks about the entire thing, about how he was able to get all the personal information for not just Max Verstappen, but for other drivers on the grid. As many Formula One fans know, drivers have to have special licenses to be able to drive cars at the speeds that they do. And there is a way for you to figure out your licensing and those of other drivers. And that was the website where these Formula One fans were playing around with. So, for the uninitiated, when you make a response to a website, a lot of times they send back the response in JSON. So, that is just the way this data is presented behind me. And they realized that when they made requests to the site, the JSON file sent a lot more than they initially expected. And they saw this very important line here, description, and you can see a role here, right? And they realized, oh, there were different roles, but if you change the role to admin, you were able to see a completely different dashboard. And when they did that, they were able to basically have admin privileges to the website. And that admin privileges allowed them to see confidential information of other drivers. And as you can see on the bottom of this page, if you look at the bottom, you can see information like passports, CVs for Max Verstappen. You know, sometimes Formula One is the pinnacle of human ingenuity, of human engineering, of confidence, of bravado, of the willingness to push the limits of human excellence. And somehow, the most serious sport that has ever existed somehow has this kind of mistake and error on its website.